Hey guys, Daryl Shergan, Quest for Vape. This is day 21. We're in the home stretch, day 21 of the VapeFestivus Holiday Advent Calendar giveaway. And today the giveaway is, okay, we're going to do a giveaway and we're going to do a little ceremony because this is appropriate. So the giveaway is for Craft Vapery, the 3 flavors they just came out with in their line. And I'm going to talk about those in a minute. But for right now, we have a little bit of a ceremony to perform because there's a little baby in the market, the Ijoy Solo. This is the Solo Mini from Ijoy. This little baby is about to be vapetized because this little baby's been tested by me and many other reviewers, and it's come through shining. It performs as intended, and it has something new and unique called taste control, which is to be applauded, temperature control, and taste control. And so I have tested this. Many other reviewers of far more detail and far more technical skill and knowledge and experience have tested this and found it to be sinless and blameless. And it's a wonderful little guy, and I'm going to vape it right now in temperature control with nickel, and it's a good device, and it's going to keep you from dry burning your cotton. It's going to back down power. It's going to shut down power. It's also going to give you the ability to profile your particular desired vaping experience and then stay in that profile and then tweak it stronger or less strong on your vape. And that's to be commended. So here we've got the Solo Mini with the crown tank on it, with the nickel coil in it, and I'm going to vape that at 450 degrees in nickel temperature control mode on the taste control setting. And that's a nice vape. It's a cool vape. The device does what it says it does. It works, and for that, it's going to get a little bit of a ceremony. This is not intended to be religious or a mockery. It's just a cute little play on the holidays and whatnot. Now, I'm giving this away because I've had it for about a week and a half. I've used it. I've tested it. I've recorded it in video. Now I have really not much use for it. Just I vape in different ways, and this isn't my ideal vape, so I'm going to give this one away. I gave the other one away. They sent me 2. I gave the other one away in a giveaway. Actually, it's still open right now. Circus Girl Elixirs on my YouTube channel. That review, I'm giving away this Solo Mini in the version in white, and this exact one is going to be given away with the case, and also 3 flavors of Craft Vapery juice, which I'll get into in a minute. But right now we have a little bit of a ceremony to perform. I'm going to perform the first that I'm aware of, VapeBaptism. Yes, it's VapeBaptism because this little device has been tested under fire by the most scrutinizing reviewers in the industry so far, and I fall very far short of that qualification, but nevertheless, I'm giving it its VapeBaptism. So, without further ado, Ijoy and the Solo Mini, I vapetize you in the name of the Mod Father, Eric Hutchinson, and the Holy E-Cigarette. It's toast. It's toast. I'm going to vapetize you because you've passed through the testing and the scrutiny of many different reviewers, and you've come up sinless and blameless. And there's your VapeBaptism live on camera, not live, but recorded. There's your VapeBaptism. Now go forth and serve the market and do no harm and commit no sins. Now I'm going to vape on it. And oh, by the way, I'm giving this away. So I used it. So if you don't want a used product, don't enter the giveaway. If you don't mind that I used this for about a week and a half, there's a little bit of a scratch up there from where I screw on tanks. And I did also anoint this with the rare and hard to find and very hard to come by YouTube sticker, of which all of my mods that look good with that on there now have. So you too, when you win this, you can win, this mod has been anointed with the YouTube sticker. And by the way, limited supply. I only have a few left, so this is a very special thing for me to put on there. I said, okay, I'm giving it away to somebody. Let me just enhance it that much. If you don't like that, you don't think that's cheesy and corny and hokey, then don't get involved in the giveaway. And then don't win this little mod and go buy it for yourself. But in the meantime, here we go. Putting on the crown atomizer, crown tank. Very nice vape. Very nice indeed. And I will vape this in nickel mode with a nickel coil on the Ijoy Solo Mini because I tested this with an atomizer with no cotton and it wouldn't fire. I put cotton in there and juiced it up, a little bit of juice, and it backed down power and turned off. And then it told me that I needed to juice. And then I also vaped it with a nickel coil in there and destroyed a coil. But I demonstrate on film that this device does work as intended. So let me talk about, that's your giveaway, the Ijoy Solo Mini. Now I'm going to take the battery out. I'm going to wipe it off. Here, look. This is how I'm going to put it in the box. You have to supply your own batteries. Sorry, I don't give out free Sony VTC4s. That's not in the giveaway for today. You get your little sleeve, your silicone sleeve here that goes on kind of snugly but fits nicely and gives this thing a very firm grip. All right, there's the sleeve. That's how that works. It's going in the box. And then you're also going to win these 3 flavors of Craft Vapery. Let me show you these. If you didn't find that humorous and funny, then I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Be butthurt. I can't control that. It was meant to be cute. So, not blasphemy. All right, let's start with It's Toast. It's Toast. When berry jam meets nutty whole grain toast. No. Nope. This is the one I had it on. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So this is nutty. This is grainy. This is like you take a whole grain, not whole wheat, whole grain bread, a nice hearty, thick, dark bread, and you cut a thick slice of that, put it in the toaster, and you don't burn it, but you very darkly toast it, and jam. Really hearty, really robust, really nutty, and really toasted. I couldn't describe it any better than they do. When berry jam meets nutty whole grain toast, darkly toasted. And you get that. Then the next one is called sticky rice. When sweet mango meets sticky rice. Had that in here. This juice, you know, it looks kind of thick, but it's not really. It's a 40 PG, 60 VG, so it'll wick nicely even in, I think, a Nautilus tank, because it's 60 PG, so it's actually got the thinness to run, but I'm dripping it right now and it's just fine. Sticky rice with mango is a dessert. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Okay, and the last one is cornbread. When honey butter meets cornbread. This is unique and interesting. I actually add this to some cereal vapes that I have to give it a little bit more cereal. Like I might drip this and then drip a little bit of a cereal, a Fruit Loops or a Trix flavor. Because it tastes spot on, buttery cornbread. It's got the sweetness of the cornbread. It's got that wholesomeness of the cornbread, muffin-esque, and then it's got a little faint hint of butter. Just delicious, just delicious. So you're going to win for today's giveaway, the 21st day of December, my 21st giveaway of the month. I'm still holding strong, continuing with these giveaways. you're going to win the Ijoy Solo Mini. Thank you, Ijoy, for sending me 2 of these. And you're going to win, listen, Craft Vapery is going to send you a box with these 3 juice flavors. I don't know if they're going to send you 15 ml sizes like this, but if they send you 15 ml sizes like that, then you got juice to rock with this nice brand new mod on the market that not a lot of people have yet. And if they send you 30 ml size bottles, then you know, more the better, but I can't promise you that. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you found it humorous, light, and funny, and festive in the mood of the holidays. And I hope you didn't get offended and butthurt, because that wasn't my intention. Please, like, you know, if you didn't like that video, just put it back on the shelf and watch my other videos where I'm not irreverent and blasphemous. Okay, guys, I love you all, and I wish you the happiest and healthiest holiday season to you and your families. Vape safely, quest for vape. And now stay tuned for the review for this product and my temperature control and taste control dry burn test. This is the Ijoy Solo Mini by Ijoy. They sent me a black one and a white one, and I'm going to be doing a giveaway for the white one. So we'll put that off to the side. This is from Ijoy. This is the Solo Mini. Ijoy, for your joy. Okay, the box slides out. The device came in the box. The foam is a little difficult to get out. Yeah, I tore it a few times, but that's packaging. It's more about what's inside. This guy, so we got an internal charging cable, micro USB, got a warranty card. This comes with a 90-day warranty. Here you can read the terms of this warranty. There you go. And here's the instruction manual. I'm just going to thumb through this page by page. By the way, take the battery out, charge it externally. It's easy enough. Don't be cheap. This is vaping. Spend a couple of bucks, get an external charger. But if you absolutely must, then there's your charging cable for that. I don't charge anything internally in devices if I can help it. Okay, so here's your product user guide. It's a 75 watt temperature control mod. It also has a unique feature of something called taste control. It uses a single 18650 battery. It comes with this silicone sleeve, which I have been using. The device itself has a nice smooth finish, not exactly glossy, but then it is smooth, and I don't want to drop it. It's tiny. So I used a silicone sleeve, which fits on there very snugly. Okay, these are the dimensions: 84 millimeters high, 23.4 millimeters wide, 40.4 millimeters deep. Specifications, here you go. You can read all of this. Output current 1 amp to 20 amps. Output wattage 5 watts to 75 watts. Output voltage 0.5 volts to 8.5 volts. 8.5 volts. On one battery. Interesting. Okay, so that would be stressing the range of one battery to put out 8.5 volts, but I mean, it can do it, it can boost, but with difficulty. Okay, temperature range for titanium and nickel, 300 degrees to 600 degrees Fahrenheit and 150 to 315 degrees Celsius. Temperature control mode on nickel and titanium, wire resistance 0.08 to 1.5 ohms. Taste control on regular wire resistance range, 0.1 ohms to 2.5 ohms. Taste control on Canthal wire resistance range, 0.5 ohms to 2.5 ohms. Wattage control mode, wire resistance range, 0.08 to 3 ohms. You can fire down to a 0.08 on this thing in wattage mode. Wide range modes, 80% to 110%. Power efficiency, 98%. Temperature accuracy, 2%. Material, high temperature zinc alloy with Teflon coating. Body, more healthy and environmentally. Fire method, stainless steel metal stretch button. Adjust power method, up and down button. GUI, operate, I don't know what that means. Okay, Heating coil materials support almost all kinds of exist wires. There you have your micro USB. So let's look at the device while we're going through this manual. There's your micro USB charging port. This is your up and down, and that is your special T button right here. This one does some special unique things. Installing the battery is pretty easy, self-explanatory. I mean, this is the mod. It's about the size of the IPV-D2. That's how you take the battery on and off. You've got magnets. Positive and negative clearly marked. You've got this nice chunky spring pin over here for the negative side of your battery. Currently I'm using a bullshit Imren battery, 35 amp, 3000 milliamp hour. There's no way that produces that, but anyway, it's good enough for what I'm using this for. Single battery at 60 watts, 70 watts is fine. Okay, so moving on. This shows you how you're going to be charging it. You know, use an external charger for your 18650 batteries. That's my suggestion to you. Let's go talk about this taste control. All right, temperature control is nothing new. Everybody's got temperature control. Daniel DJ LSB Vapes probably is testing this product and showing the accuracy and doing temperature control testing on it. I'm going to do a cotton burn test, a dry burn, and then a wet to dry burn test, see if this coil holds up. Here's the spoiler. I already did it, and the temperature control on this backs down power and then shuts off power without, well, it crisps and toasts the cotton, but it doesn't burn it. And it knows when to back down power and shut off. So the question is, on this Solo Mini, will it back down power in temperature control? I've got a titanium coil on here that I built, and I'll tell you what, it's backing down power. You can see it pulsing. Okay, it shut down power. It timed out. I want to see what the display says. Put that cap back on there just to give it a little bit of condensation moisture. All right. This cotton's looking pretty dry. Cotton burnt, toasted a little bit. Watch. What's going on this screen? Timed out. Let's take a look. You can see the cotton got a little bit toasted. But if you were vaping on that, it would not have tasted good. I actually vaped through to where the cotton was dry enough that it didn't taste good anymore. At that point I would have re-dripped based on taste, and that's where I picked up on this video. So you can see oh, do I really need to pull that out? I want to keep using this for more test. You can see it's not scorched, but it did brown. All right, but it's doing what it's supposed to do. You saw it temp out. So a bit of juice on there, like now you would have dripped a whole lot more than that if this was for real, vaping for real. Starting to back down. What's going on the display? Yeah, I temped out. Now what happens? timeout. Timeout? I mean, it stepped the power way down. If you were trying to vape on this, you'd know something was up. Something going on. It's not giving me any vapor. Uh-oh, maybe aside from the fact it tastes like dry, starting to really get toasted cotton. That would taste like dry cotton, then Honey Nut Cheerios, and then that would not be tasting good by the time you got to there. All right, it's enough. Take this out. Did it do what it was supposed to do? Yes, I believe so. I believe it did. We don't have any burnt cotton. It didn't exceed, I don't know, did it exceed 500 degrees? I really don't know. It doesn't give me a temperature read while I'm vaping. Which do you want to watch? This side or this side? Let's watch this side. That powered down like immediately. See, it's dry, it's just, oh, you see that? It's not even going to try and fire now. Good. It did what it was supposed to do. Is this thing supposed to fire when it's dry? No, it's not. I moved this section over to where it has a little more cotton. Won't go. Say I wanted a dry fire. Oh, I want to pulse my coil in temperature control mode. Won't even do it. Let's wait a few seconds. Let me try and trick this thing. Okay. I'm ready to go again. Nope. It will not fire this thing without juice. That's exactly what it's supposed to do. Alright, let's go up top. One more. I've got the crown tank with a nickel coil. This is an NI 200 coil. Let me show you this. And so you know what we got here. This is the 0.15 NI 200 coil from the crown, on the base of the crown. I don't really use these coils, so I'm willing to go ahead and sacrifice one for the sake of, but you see that there's juice. Mop up this excess juice. It was a well-saturated coil, just came out of that tank. All right. And let's go ahead and do dry fire test on this. Let's change the mode. Wattage mode. Oh, I think I got to do 1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go. Nickel. Now it's nickel mode. Now I'm going to have to do this a bit to get all of this moisture's got to, okay. All right. What's going on the screen while it's firing? Hot vape coming out of the top, that's what's going on. All right. Starting to back down power. And I want to hold your finger in front of there because it's actually Hear it backing down. Timed out. Now, timeout doesn't mean the time elapsed and expired on this, I don't think. Okay. He needs to reset himself. Back down already. It's still supplying power, but very, very little, and then it timed out. Timeout doesn't really mean timeout, though, on this thing. It just means no go. Yep, no go. It's not supplying barely any power. Timeout. All right, so this is the cotton's starting to get a little toasty inside. See that? The main thing is this guy isn't going to keep trying to power that coil with no juice in it. It stepped down power. It did what it was supposed to do. All right. Take this off of here. That shit is hot too, by the way. Yeah. You know, you would not be trying to vape if there was no juice there, but it did step power down. Why am I doing this? We were just criticizing a manufacturer for not having temperature control. So I said, you know what? I really ought to check these things before I go using them, just to make sure. All right, the metal's nice and warm. Now I'm going to go put my RBA deck on here, which is what I really only wanted to vape. Nice crown. Let's check out what happened with the coil. Let's check that out. Okay. Put the crown off to the side. All right, this coil, yeah, it roasted up a bit, but the main point, it didn't burn, and it stopped me from getting to excessive temperatures. You saw the power scaled back. Yeah, I toasted up. Let's look at the condition of this. Okay, here's the inner wrap of cotton right around that coil. This was what happens from dry firing it. If you never saw the inside of a crown coil, these are the inner wraps right around the coil. So yeah, this one took some damage. Did the device do what it was supposed to do? But like, by no means was it burning. I'm actually going to save this housing. These can be rebuilt. If you didn't know, you can rebuild your heads of your crown. Don't throw those away. If you don't know how to do it, somebody you know does. So this is the discolored nickel. Did it get to temperatures you don't want to vape at? You know, maybe. I don't know. I didn't stick a probe in there. The main question I was trying to answer, did the device do what it was supposed to do, which is, does it back down power to keep you from continuously and dangerously burning your nickel metal? It does what it's supposed to do. It does. And I think you would certainly notice if the cotton was burning like that, but the point is it stopped. The device shut down, it backed down power, and then it shut down. So passes the test for me. Just in case I wasn't paying attention and this thing started cranking and cranking and cranking away, it's got temperature control protection that works. Okay guys, here I am back up top and I'm vaping on the Ijoy Solo Mini. I like this little guy. It's a comfy little device. I don't really like that taste control so much. I don't think it's necessary. I haven't really played around a whole lot with it, but it goes along the lines of your more subtle vapor, or your vapor who's looking for more subtlety in their vape. I don't really get that tight in, that dialed in, and that narrowly defined on how I like to vape. That's how I like to vape. Typically, this is how I like to vape. 90 watts, quad stack. You know, I go through a lot of juice. I'm not a connoisseur style vapor. I can be. In other things in my life I am. I was very much into Scotch cigars, red wines, even balsamic vinegars, and cooking. But that's how I love to vape. As far as things like this is for your vapor who really wants to fine-tune and tweak their profile of vaping, power-wise, temperature-wise, things like that. It's a device that offers that option. The thing that I look for in a device, is it reliable, is it solid, is it well-built? Does it give me a good vape on the tanks and RDAs that I would want to use on this? Yes. It powers the Crown very nicely. It powers the Heracles very nicely. This is the Crown tank, 0.25 ohm coils. This is the Heracles Plus, the 0.4 ohm Canthol new atomizer. Yes. Yeah. New atomizer, buddy. $70 watts. Is it power hungry? Not particularly so. I find that, hey, listen, at 70 watts, I'm not going to get a full day out of a battery at 70 watts for a tank. Not one battery, not on this, not on the Snow Wolf Mini, not on the IPVD2, not on any of the 75 watt devices that I have am I going to get a full day. And it's not the mod's fault. It's the 70 watts that I'm vaping at the 0.25 or 0.4 ohms. It's going to give me a great vape. It's nice and comfy in the hand. This is a nice little stealthy vape. And I showed you the burn test, or the, listen, I'm not a scientist and I don't have a laboratory. What I did was I did a titanium quick build, put it on an RDA, put it on here with no wick and it wouldn't fire. I put it on there with wick and I vaped it dry, and then I showed you how the power stepped down and then stopped. And then the juice indicator showed me, hey, there's no juice in this. It lightly toasted that cotton. It didn't let the cotton burn, and it didn't let the metal get to temperatures that were unsafe. So this gets a thumbs up in my book. Is it worth buying? Yes. It's a nice 75 watt, comfy, stealth, well-made mod that'll handle the majority of anything you want to vape, and if you want to get into temperature control, it'll handle that for you well. How accurate is it exactly? I don't know. I don't really go very deeply into vaping on temperature control day to day. I don't care about temperature control. But it'll perform in temperature control for you. So that's the Ijoy Solo Mini, the Ijoy Solo Mini Cutie, and you have an opportunity to win one of these. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, comment, share it on your social media, comment down below, and I'll do a randomized drawing in a couple of days to give away this. I'm also going to add in some juice, so there will be another part to this video coming up right about now. Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed that review video. I know I'm not the most technical, detailed person, and with this product there are some technical details that I just don't get into. So it's a nice little powerful 75 watt cutie that fits in the palm of your hand, regulated device that's got temperature control and that's got taste control. I'm going to put a link down below in the description for you to watch DJ LSB Vapes. I'm sure he's going to do a much more in-depth review of this product. And there's guys out there that really like to get into the minutia of things. Me, I just want to vape, and I want to let you guys know, is the product good? Is the product worth buying? Or is the product not worth buying? And this is worth buying. I don't know what it costs. It was sent to me directly by Ijoy, so I don't really even know where you can buy it yet. But I'll put links for that when I know where you can buy this. This is Quest for Vape. I thank you very much for watching this video. And if you like this and you want to see more videos on product reviews, just go ahead and check out the different playlists on my channel. Quest for Vape. Have a great holiday season.